Well, good evening in that. Um, it's about a little after 8:15 Eastern time. I usually am on BVD's live stream. Um, he's not live streaming at the moment, so I'm not taking away from him. And if I see him go live, I'll probably end my stream early and go watch his like I usually do. But I'm bored. So I figured I'd go live and see if anybody's out there who's bored and waiting for PVD to stream too. And I see there's my old buddy Libby. Libby. I don't give out, I've only given out one wrench, and I'm not giving out anymore. I don't need to. So when I need to get mods, I'll make you a mod, Libby. I promise. The bet is here. Good. The bet's here. I'm just streaming until BVD comes on. If he does come on, if he doesn't come on, I'll just keep streaming. Yes, I'm rude. That's fine. Libby, we all know that you think I'm rude. Excuse me. You're not the only person to think I'm rude, and you won't be the last person who thinks I'm rude. Get that away from my face a little bit. Besides, I get to play with my new microphone. That can't be bad. What's up, Goose? What's up, Tennessee Mike? How y'all doing? Friday night, got nothing better to do. Like I said, waiting for BVD to show up on his stream. So figured I'd make stream of my own for a little while. What the hell? Also, my younger daughter is now up in Gainesville going to school, or getting ready to go to school. So I'm not disturbing her. Yes, Libby, I figured if anyone was going to point out what my microphone looks like, it would be you. So yes, thank you for once again, proving my predictions about you and the fact that you're either, I don't know, is it oversexed or undersexed? I don't know which describes you. I think it's probably oversexed. So okay, fine. It looks phallic. Wonderful. Okay, next. So what's everyone doing tonight? What you doing, Goose? Bet? I know Goose and Bet are probably waiting for BVD to get on his stream. No, so was I, but what the hell? He's not here, so I'm here. Let's see. Libby says I'm busy being oversexed. I don't even know what that means. Okay, whatever. Goose, yeah. Yeah, for those of you who don't know or don't pay attention, or quite frankly, probably don't give a damn, there's a storm out there. There are actually two storms out there. This is the first time, I believe, in history that the United States would get hit by two tropical or hurricanes simultaneously, and they're within a few hundred miles of each other. One of them, Laura, is it's drifting to the west, which is good. And so it doesn't look like it's going to hit the main part of Florida. It might just brush the southwest coast, but it looks like it's just going to bend around Florida and go into Alabama. Meanwhile, the other one, whose name I believe is Marcus, is heading straight for Texas. And they're both scheduled to hit on the United States mainland at 8:00 p.m. Tuesday. Pardon me. So both hurricanes look like they're going to hit the U.S. at the same time. They're both going to be Category 1 storms, so they're not very big. And but yeah, it looks like Florida is going to be spared on this one, which is good. It is, however, raining rather hard out where I am right now. LaMichael, thank you. Um, LaMichael says he's a big fan of my facial hair. Thank you. Let's see. Bet says BVD who? I'll tell him you said that. That should be funny. I'm going to do this because the microphone is blocking my ability to see that. So I'm going to move that over here and go down there. Let's see. What's weird, Goose? What, my facial hair or the fact the storm, we got two hurricanes coming at the same time? And Libby, if you say something like that one more time, I'm going to put you in a timeout and you can think about what you're doing. The bet says last time this happened was in the 30s. I'll take your word for it. LaMichael, politics is not off limits per se. I mean, I majored in politics at college, and I am a political junkie in my own way, and I don't mind politics. But if it's going to turn nasty, I just assume we not do it. But if you got a political question, go ahead. I don't think that my political beliefs are unknown in this environment that I'm in. But if you have a point to make it, but don't get nasty about it. Let's see. Sports expert, how you doing, man? Yeah, okay, Goose. Thanks for clarifying. Two storms at one time. Yeah, it is weird, but it's 2020. What's next, man? We're gonna get let's see. 2020 isn't over yet, so I'm going to predict we'll see snow in Florida before the year is out, because why not? Let's fucking do it. Why not? What's up, Slim? How you doing? Yo dog, you. Let's see. Bartholomew Bob the Barner is here. Good morning. How are you, sir? I am doing fine this fine Friday night. Libby, nothing looks good in glitter on a man. Gator Hater is here. How you doing? Que pasa, amigo? Oh, brother. Are you hitting the sauce a little too hard tonight there, Gator Hater? LaMichael, I need advice on who to vote for. You're torn. Okay, and you think my opinion because I'm educated and level-headed? I thank you for the compliment. What I always advise people, I don't say vote for Trump or vote for Biden. I always tell people to get a notepad like this or bigger, get a piece of paper and a pen, and start thinking about some of the major issues that are out there in the world, like taxes. Do you believe that people should keep more of their own money and control their own affairs, or are you someone that believes that people should pay taxes to government and let the government handle most of the heavy lifting? Are you someone that believes in are you a law and order kind of person, or are you more of everyone should be kind of in sort of a free-for-all? Do you believe in a social safety net to help out the poorest among us and the most vulnerable among us, or do you believe in more government involvement in the economy and helping more people with government welfare programs, minimum wages, high minimum wages. Just think about all and social issues. Are you pro abortion, or are you against abortion? Are you a fairly religious person, or are you more a questioning person? These kind of things. Make a list and think about what you believe in, and then look at each major political party's platform, what they say they are going to do after what they say they're going to implement or not implement, or increase spending and funding and involvement in, or decrease, and see which of those things line up with what you believe in. And then you'll figure out fairly quickly who to vote for. That's what I told both my daughters to do. I told them to sit down and think about what they believe in with all of the major issues of the day. And I also advise watching multiple sources of information. Don't just watch Fox. Don't just watch MSNBC or CNN. Watch them both sides. Don't just read the New York Times and the Washington Post. Also read the Washington Times. Read the Wall Street Journal. Don't just go to the CNN website. Also go to the Fox News website. You see where I'm going with that? Look at the different issues of the day and look at where both parties come down on those issues and see which one is more aligned with what you believe in. And no, Lou, you should not be reading 4chan, nor you should be reading the Communist Party USA or the Socialist Workers Party. You don't read the extremists and the idiots, Lou. By the way, thank you for showing up here while we're all, got another stream out there isn't running right now, so I figured I'd come on and yak. So hello, Lou. Hello. Is the drywall guy still there, Lou? But definitely, LaMichael, do not go over to 4chan, or don't listen to the QAnon idiots. Don't listen to Alex Jones. Don't listen to the extremists. There are plenty of extremists on the left. There are plenty of extremists on the right. Don't use those people as sources because they're insane. Okay? So if you have any other questions, just let me know. But that's my advice to you, sir. Let's see, where did we leave off here? The bet. Anytime you type 2009 or 2015 or 16 or whatever, I'm just ignoring you at this point. Gator Hater says, who should I root for between Florida and Tennessee? Because I think you both suck. Don't worry about the SEC, Gator Hater. Worry about the weakness of the ACC and the weakness of your program, and the fact that you're damn lucky you don't have to play Florida this year. So, goodbye. Let's see. Let's see. But if you want to push me, root for Florida. I mean, you live in Florida, so have a little state pride, sir. Let's see. Going drywall. Okay. Lou, do you think Trump is the chosen one to take down the worldwide cabal of evil, devil worshiping? What the fuck is that word? Adrian Chrome drinking pedos led by Tom Hanks and Oprah. Lou, have you been sniffing too much drywall dust? I mean, it's obvious you're breathing too much drywall dust. You're not getting enough oxygen to your brain, sir. So, yeah. By the way, while we're all sitting here, please, guys, give me a thumbs up. Please click that thumbs up button for me. It does help with the channel. I mean, we got 11 people in here. I wish we were. 12 now. And thumbs up does definitely help me. Also, the super chat function is available if you are of a mind to do so. I do have a PayPal link somewhere. I didn't put it in the description because I just threw this together on the fly, but I can get a PayPal description, a link here in a second. Can't see what I'm typing because this microphone's in the way, which is the only downside to this microphone. Hey, Lou, by the way, how does the microphone sound? Does it sound all right? Being that you're the professional in here and I'm not. So hopefully it sounds good to you. And we're going to copy that link and we're going to put it down here. So if anybody wants to use that PayPal link to support the channel, that's great. If y'all don't want to do any of that, that's fine too. I'm just happy that y'all are here. Keep me company on a Friday night. Where do we leave off? The bet, flashlight, PP. Yes, of course. The bet. This is a different channel than Uncle Lou's channel. You can come up with different things, please. Let's see. Moose dump the okay. That's it. That's it. Sorry, bet. Take 5, bet. Anyone who says that Moose Dump is the GOAT gets 5 minutes in the timeout chair. So bye. Let's see. Bobby Legs is here. I thought you were streaming, Bobby. Why are you? I saw an alert up on my screen that you're streaming. Well, I'm glad you're here, sir. Let's see. Lewis saying adrenochrome is juice from aborted fetus tissue that the devil worshipping liberal Hollywood elites drink. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for clearing that up. And Lou just contributed a PayPal. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate that. As if you made a comment. I'm sure you did make a comment. That's my first PayPal thing here, so I don't know where the comment is. Hang on. Lou says, no more driving streams. Think about your fans, for Christ's sake. Okay, yeah. If y'all missed it, I was driving home yesterday from Gainesville down to my home, and I streamed from about Wildwood all the way to my exit, which is about a 90-minute stream. And I mean, I was bored. I didn't want to listen to the radio. I wanted to stream. I wanted to just, play with that. And Lou came on and said, "What are you doing, sir? This is outrageous. This is dangerous. Please don't do this." But while I was reading that, I was actually stopped in a traffic jam behind an accident. So if that accident hadn't occurred and I wasn't at a dead stop, I would never have seen Lou's comment. So Lou, I was trying to be safe. I really was. Let's see. QAnon said so. Okay. Lou says drywall is done. They are painting and stomping the ceiling. Lou, stomping the ceiling? Did you mean another word there? Let's see. LaMichael, Lou is a smart guy. Love to know who he's voting for. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Lou would probably be voting for Biden. Because as far as I know, Lou is a liberal. So, and that's fine. I mean, I love him anyway. But, I think Lou is to the left of center. I'd probably vote for Biden. Let's see. Gator Hater, we're not scared to play Florida. We play you guys every year, you knucklehead. Yes, I know you play us every year, you Jesus. You stop drinking, man. Come on. You're not scared. Yeah, you should be scared to play Florida because we'll roll into Tallahassee and boat race you right out of your own stadium this year. You don't have to play us this year, so you're saved the embarrassment. So you should probably send a nice fruit basket to the Wuhan Red Death lab that created it, and send them a nice fruit basket to thank you because of the Wuhan Red Death. You won't have to play Florida this year and get killed. Gator Hater, hurricane relocated me. I'm in Tennessee. Ding dong. Okay, what you moved from you moved to Tennessee? I'm sorry for you. You're okay. Bobby Lake is streaming at 9. Not okay. So that alert was like the half-hour warning. Rob F says everything Alex Jones has been saying over the years has happened, and he's been right all. No, please, Rob, please do not bring Alex Jones into my stream, please. I can't take that. I really can't. Please do not bring Alex Jones in here. He is a lunatic. He's an alt-right nut job, and nobody's got any respect for him. LaMichael, if you're asking me what my favorite song is, More Than a Feeling by Boston. I think that's probably the single greatest piece of music ever written. Uncle Lou says Hillary Clinton is getting arrested tomorrow, and every tomorrow since January of 2016, Q said so. Okay, fine. Stomping is a texturing technique. I did not know that. Okay. Rob F says Lou is an apologist. Rob, really, you do not want to get into a political trash talk with Lou. I'm just going to warn you on that one. And let's see. Goose. Well, Lou, if you read it on the internet, it's got to be true. Okay. Well, you and Lou can have that argument. I know for a fact that not everything on the internet is true. Just look at Wikipedia. Hell, just look at CNN.com and PMSNBC.com. There are 3 sites right there full of garbage, along with Twitter for the most part. Okay, Lou and the Goose have engaged now, so everyone go get your popcorn. Lou is going to have some fun right now. BVD is live now. He is? I didn't get an alert on my screen. Hang on. Let me refresh this screen. Let's see. He is live. I mean, guys, what do you think? Should I get off of here and go to BVD, or should I stay? I don't want to piss off BVD, but I enjoy these as much as the next guy. Let's see. Lou says Alex Jones admitted in court he doesn't believe in his own conspiracy theory. Yeah, I saw that video. That was kind of funny. Rob F says Antifa and BLM are terrorist organizations. I'm not going to argue that. FBI lists QAnon as a domestic terrorist too, and I'm not going to argue that. All 3 of them are probably well-qualified domestic terrorist organizations. LaMichael, I like Ben Shapiro. I watch his videos quite often. I like what he has to say, and he is a very, very smart guy. And of course, he's a member of the tribe, like me. See? So I like Ben Shapiro. I enjoy watching his videos. I enjoy watching the videos where he absolutely destroys the SJWs. Lou is putting up pizza. Who are the pizza emojis for? Oh, he loves pizza. Okay. LaMichael says I should stay. Pizzagate. Jesus. I should have figured that out on my own. The bet, Celine, you're not going to get rid of me that easy. Yeah, I wasn't trying to get rid of you, Bet. I was just trying to teach you a little lesson about there are certain lines we don't cross on my stream. One of them is praising Moose Dump or the Shark Humper. Those are two things that get a user timed out, and if they do it often enough, they get blocked. So, Lou, Christianity is the biggest pedophile ring in human history. Type. I'm Jewish. I could care less. Rob, I warned you not to do this. I did. You know, Lou is fully capable of trash talking not only sports but also politics and religion. Okay, Gator Hater's going to come on. Thank you. You going, Gator? Hey, thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. I really do. I will keep on chomping. Let's see. Yes, Bet. I know you can come up here with your backup accounts. Everyone can come in here with backup accounts, and I can sniff those out as good as anybody. And I can block them too. So, you know, I don't want to do that. I really don't. I want to have people in here. I want to have lively discussions and enjoy myself, and so on. But I'm not going to tolerate a few. There are a few things I'm not going to put up with. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Mary was 12 when she was assaulted by God. Lou, I swear to you, if you bring down the wrath of God on my channel and I get my computer zapped because of you, I'm going to be very upset, sir. So please don't get a lightning strike on my computer, please. I'm just I'm just, I already had some popcorn earlier. I wish I had some more. I was just gonna let Lou go because Lou is worthy popcorn worthy. As soon as a girl gets her period, Bible says it's fair game. Come on, Lou, don't say something like that, man. You got a daughter. don't do that. Wanna be boomer. Yeah, I know well, first of all, I don't recognize Wannabe Boomer. I don't think you've been here before, or maybe you have, and I'm just soft in the head. But welcome. I know that the Stanley Cup playoffs are on. I was watching it earlier. I'm hoping that Montreal gets beat right out of the playoffs. But my team is sitting on the sidelines. They already took care of their series. That's the Boston Bruins, for anyone who doesn't know. They knocked the Hurricanes out. So Bruins are waiting on who they play next. I'm not really sure who they do. I think they reseed at the end of every round. So no, maybe they'll play the Flyers next. Maybe they'll play the Lightning. I don't know. We'll find out later. Michael wants to know what Uncle Lou's favorite Bible verse is. Oh, Lou, you gotta answer that one. That's gotta be that's let's see. The Bet wants me to ban Chess. Chess isn't even in here, so I can't ban him. And why should I ban Chess? Chess ain't done nothing bad to me, except he keeps calling me old man all the time. I've been holding off every time I see him, calling him lard ass, but I'm not going to do that because I like Chess, and he knows he's a big boy. So he can call me old man all he wants. I mean, look at my hair, man. Come on. Let's see. Big Wrist is here. Oh, you've been here a while, man. I'm sorry. You said good evening, and I didn't acknowledge you, so I put I didn't. I didn't say hello earlier, so I apologize for that. You are older? Oh, okay. That's all right. Or you could try to ignore Lou if you want, but Rob, don't go there. Don't go there. What happened to Floyd, no matter what you think about BLM and all the insanity that's been happening since the Floyd incident, that what happened to him shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen to anybody, and it happened. And I don't care about the circumstances, and I don't care about. I mean, I saw the police video that they let out about the events leading up to Floyd getting killed, and I understand all that was going on, at least to that extent. But still, once you got a guy in cuffs, they're helpless. You got a guy in cuffs with his hands behind his back like this, and he's lying on the ground. He ain't going anywhere. There was absolutely no need for that cop to do what he did and basically choke him to death. So no, we're not. This is not a myth. This is not a conspiracy. This is not a grand plot by BLM and Antifa and George Soros to take over the world. This was a man who got killed by a cop, and it was wrong. So let's stop that. Let's see. Big risk. Once he is cuffed, he is your responsibility. His well-being completely in your. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the cop is responsible for his own actions. From the minute he made contact with George Floyd, all those cops that were on the scene were responsible for their own actions. And that was up to and including cuffing Floyd, and that was up to and including killing Floyd. So, you know, that was just bad stuff. I mean, can't have that. Let's see. Where are we now? LaMichael, Rob, did you get shot when you get drunk and beat your wife? All right. Rob, you brought this on yourself, man. I'm gonna let you defend yourself on this one. At some point, though, you know you're gonna have to admit defeat or make a convincing argument. Marcus Aurelius is in here. Another Gator. Lou, did you see the bad news about chess? There was bad news about chess? What happened to chess? I didn't see it. Rob is saying, Big Risk is saying that what he said earlier was Police Academy 101 first day stuff. Absolutely. Cowboy Swami, you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I agree with you, Celine, but no proof that it was racial. Well, that's going to come out in court. But, you know, that cop had a lot of complaints on him earlier in his career. So if they're gonna play the race thing in court, they're gonna have to prove intent, and that's for the DA to prove or the defense to disprove. So I'm not gonna I'm gonna let them handle that. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget the super chat. It's available if you want to avail yourself of that. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just mentioning it's there. And I just posted up in the chat the PayPal link. If you want to take the extra step, Lou PayPal'd me earlier. I appreciate that. Lou was most kind. It's there if you want to go ahead and play with it. Again, like I've always said, don't need to do that to just being here is great. Uh, hey, Rob, how you doing? Yeah, Rob just posted his PayPal. Random Rob is a really, really great guy with a really, really great watch channel. He's been a big help to me with learning how to everything from shipping watches to how to do a proper review. He's helped drive people to my channel. He's given me advice on how to sell a watch with pricing a watch to make sure that it sells without losing my shirt. So Random Rob is a great guy. If you like watches like I do, which is probably almost nobody in here except Random Rob and myself, got to check his channel out and give him, shoot him a donation on PayPal at crvlove@yahoo.com if you want to. But somebody said something happened to Chess Hall. What happened to Chess? Somebody tell me what happened to Chess. Let's see. Who had a heart attack? Chess or George Floyd? We know what happened to Floyd. He had a did he? Yeah, he had a heart attack, didn't he? I only have one channel, Golden Wrist. Rob's channel and my channel. I appreciate that, Golden Wrist. By the way, I don't recall seeing your ID here before, so absolutely welcome. Glad you're here. Hopefully you're a subscriber. Let's see. Wannabe Boomer. I've been around for a long time. Discussed doxes with you before. Getting a yellow sub myself and a Zelo Swordfish, but I did change my screen name a couple of times. This one's been new. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember. I don't remember what your old ID was, but you're one of the few people I've ever had a discussion with about Doxa because it's not a very popular watch to talk about. But I've had my Doxas. I've had both of mine since 2006. I love them to death. They're tank tough, solid watches, and I love I love those watches. They're great. Wannabe Boomer is also saying he's cheering for the Boston Bruins because Brad Marchand is from my home in Nova Scotia. I love Marchand. I really do. I think I'd love him even if he wasn't a Bruin, just because he skates around with the absolute intent of pissing somebody off. So I really, really enjoy watching him work. And he was definitely a big part of the Bruins winning that cup in 2011. The bet, Celine watch Carter stream from earlier today, and you will know about. How about you just give me a 10 words or less version of what happened to Chess? LeMichael, if you're asking me about the furthest north that I have ever been, well, I was born in Boston, so that's pretty far north. I've been all the way up to the middle of Maine, and I've been to Montreal once. And I'd say Montreal is the furthest north I've ever been, but I was so very young at the time. I was probably like 2. My parents took me there because my dad went to Montreal for a medical conference and decided to take his wife and me with him. So technically I went to Montreal, but obviously being 2 years old, I don't remember anything about it. I was probably asleep for most of it. Golden Wrist says he's subscribed to my channel and Rob's channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure Rob does too. And you have the bronze GMT Zelos. Okay, that's a great watch. I guess that's the Horizon GMT, yeah, because the Thresher wasn't out in bronze. Bet says Chess is getting sued by the state of Georgia for not paying his $32,000 pizza tab. 32,000 pizza tab. Excuse me, $32,000. Who the? Oh, come on, that's got to be a typo. Or maybe you meant $32, but what the hell? $32,000 pizza tab? With who? Marcus created that fake lawsuit. Oh, okay. Bet, stop it. Jesus Christ. $32,000 pizza tab. Give me a break. Let's see. I wonder if BVD is still going. Hang on a minute. Yeah, BBD is streaming now. Okay. He's got a headlight on his head. That's weird. All right. Well, I'll go for a little while longer, and then I'll probably pop over to his stream because I enjoy his streams. Syrup Maker, haven't seen you in a while, man. Thank you for the super chat, sir. He asked me. He says, "Hope you and your family are doing well." We are doing well, sir. Nobody's got the Wuhan Red Death. The folks are in pretty good shape. I'm still, of course, helping them out. I'm still trying to do all I can to make sure that they don't have to leave the house as often as they used to. So my older daughter is working on her master's degree. My younger daughter is now back up in Gainesville going. She'll start school on Monday the 24th. So I just took her up there yesterday. It's all online classes, but she got a job. Even though she is only a freshman in college, or now a sophomore, she is a certified by the state of Florida, a certified preschool teacher. And she got a job at a synagogue up there that has a preschool and an elementary school built in. And she's now a preschool teacher up there. And she just saw the facility today. And she is very, very happy with the place. She likes the people there. The place looks great, she says, and she's very happy to be up there and can't wait to start her job, which will also start on Monday. So she's up there and she's learning to adult all over again because she was doing a pretty good job of it. And then the Wuhan Red Death kicked in and she moved back down here with me. Been here since March, and she just left yesterday. So she's learning to adult again, and I'm very proud of her. She's a good kid. And all guys, stay away from her. Everybody with a penis, stay away from her. No boys, not allowed. Let's see. LaMichael says, "What's the best college football game you have ever watched in person or TV?" The best college football game I ever saw on TV was, there are so many. They're all Gator football games for the most part. But the greatest one I ever watched was the Florida versus Florida State game in 1997. It's the year after we won our first national championship. We had lost a couple of games. We weren't going to win the SEC. We weren't going to be able to defend our national championship. And number one, Florida State came rolling into Gainesville, and we were a top 20 team. I don't remember what we were ranked, but we were ranked. But we didn't have a good quarterback set up. And Spurrier came up with the plan, evidently, rotate quarterbacks in and out on every other play. He rotated between Noah Brandeis and the freshman wonderkin at the time, who turned out later to be an absolute bust, named Doug Johnson. And he rotated them in and out on every play and absolutely frustrated the bejesus out of Bobby Bowden and his offense. And I think we won the game something like 32-29, or there was a, I'm going to look that up. Hang on a minute. Score of 1997 Florida State game. And no, not that one. The other one. Oh, okay. Maybe I can find it here. Come on. Yeah, it was 32-29. It was played in the Swamp, and it's been called the greatest game ever played. And I believe it. The best game I ever saw in person was the final home game in 1984. And I will tell you who that was against in a second here. 1984 Florida. Here you go. Dang it. Hold on. And I was at this game. I almost never missed a home game. Now, we were about to go on probation in 1985. But we were still playing as if we weren't on probation. And it was the November 17th, 1984. It was Florida against wait a minute. Yeah, it was Florida against Kentucky. It was in Kentucky. And we beat Kentucky 25-17 that day. And that was the day we locked up our first SEC title. And it was absolute pandemonium. And we also beat Florida State that year, which was even more special. But it was our first SEC title in 1984. And most people who know Florida football history know that we had that title taken away from us by the SEC Executive Committee because the University of Tennessee introduced a resolution into the Executive Committee to get that title stripped from us because we were going on probation and we didn't get to go to the Sugar Bowl and play as the SEC champion. And but that was because that was the game where we locked up the SEC title that we won on the field, and that would be one of the best games that I ever went to in person. So that was an extremely long-winded answer to your question, LaMichael. I'm sorry it took so long, but there you go. Sarah Mega, thank you. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad. I'm glad that you're glad about my folks and my family. Golden Wrist Watches said, I have noticed that Doxers hold their value in the aftermarket. I'm thinking that Doxers is my next purchase. Yeah, Doxers do hold their value very well. Pardon me. And in a lot of cases, they even go up in value, especially the divings and the sea ramblers, the yellow and silver ones, respectively. The older ones are very hard to find. Also, the GMTs. They didn't make a lot of GMTs. I have one. It's the Caribbean, and that's holding its value extremely well. But I love that watch so much. I might sell it for $3,000, but no less. And I don't really want to sell it. So unless somebody's going to pay me $3,000 right now, I ain't selling it. And no, I'm not selling it. Yes, versus Big Wrist. It's very cool teaching little. She really likes working with the little kids. She really likes working with babies for some reason. But this girl really has a desire to work with children. So I hope that carries her through to the next stage. She wants to be a child psychologist or a therapist. So we'll see where that goes. Yes, sir, Mega. That was a great game against FSU, and that killed their national title hopes that year. They didn't win the national title in '97, so we may not have been able to go play for the national championship or even the SEC championship. Georgia and LSU took care of that, but we made sure that Florida State wasn't going to play either. Alpha Dad's joined in. How you doing? Yes, many people have told me I look like Phil Jackson, and they tell me I sound like Tom Hanks or Vin Diesel. Bob the Barner, Uncle Lou. I think Uncle Lou left, and I don't think he's going to let you move in the garage. Alpha Dog, I'm glad you like the content. I really appreciate that. I'm going to go for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to shut my stream down and go join BVD's stream. I don't think I'm siphoning off people from his stream at the moment, but I enjoy his stream a lot, so I'll probably head over there. If people are still in here that haven't clicked the thumbs up button, please do that for me. It does help the channel out. Cowboy Swami wants to know if I buy any vintage watches. I do, and I have. I have not recently. I'm going to be doing a state of the collection. I think I'll do it in 2 videos this time. I'll do everything Zelos and then everything not Zelos, and you'll be able to see the vintage watches that I have in addition to all the other watches. You'd have to define vintage for me in your mind. In my mind, it's anything that's, say, from the 90s on down. Tend to be more vintagey. Vintagey? Is that a word? I don't know. But anything from the 90s backwards are vintage in my mind. So I do have a few. Let's see. Yeah, Bob. I like pocket watches. I don't own one. I want to own one or two, but I have to. Cowboy, 30 years plus. Yeah, so that would be 90s and back. I want to buy a pocket watch, a vintage pocket watch. But I need to educate myself first. I need to learn about movements and cases and who made good ones and who made garbage. And because I don't want to make a $2,000 mistake. So I got to start educating myself on pocket watches before I decide to buy one. Well, listen, guys, I'm gonna wrap the stream up. I'm fluctuating between 6 and 7 people in here right now, and I want to go over to BVD stream. So I enjoyed spending the time with you guys. I really did. It was getting pretty active in there for a while there with my buddies Rob F and Uncle Lou and a couple other guys in there. Doing their politics and religion thing, and when that's shit starts happening, I'll back off and I'll let them go. And if it gets too, gets too heavy and nasty, I'll just time them out or something like that. But it was fun to watch and fun to enjoy. So if you're watching this stream after the fact, when you either during or after, please click the thumbs up. That does help the channel. It helps the searchability. Comments, questions, and suggestions down below. I read them all. I respond to them all. And if you're going to be a troll or you're going to get nasty, like I had to do a couple of times today, I delete the comments and I block the poster because I ain't got time for that. Bob says, I've got a collection of 1800s pocket watches. And he's saying good night. Well, good night, Bob. Probably see you over on BBD in a minute here. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon next to it so that when I do upload or go live, you're alerted. I appreciate Sarah Maker for the super chat. I appreciate Uncle Lou for clicking the PayPal link, which was here. Which helps put a little money in the channel, and hopefully, that'll add up, and I'll be able to, buy things like this microphone, which I bought with channel fundage to, step my game up. Anyway, thanks for stopping by on the stream. It was kind of an impromptu stream, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So I'll see you on my next stream. My next scheduled stream is Wednesday the 26th at noon Eastern. I'll see you around the place.